Ladies and gentlemen, history buffs, and snack enthusiasts, welcome to the ultimate show on Earth. Okay, maybe just the subcontinent. The origin of India? Imagine a land so ancient that archaeologists often leave with more bruises than findings. So vibrant that even peacocks feel a bit jealous, and so intricate that the Rubik's Cube is like, whoa, I can't compete. If you are curious about how this colorful carnival called India got started, whether you're into its real history, legendary stories, or just need a good laugh, you're in the right place. India is a one-of-a-kind nation where history and myth go hand in hand, where family trees stretch longer than train platforms, and everyone's uncle claims to be related to a lost king, a monkey god, or some fancy NRI. Here, humor isn't just a way to cope, it's a cherished tradition, and with that cheerful vibe, we're diving into our journey through the history of India, mixing historical facts, epic tales, language puzzles, and a sprinkle of courtly mischief, all wrapped up in spicy anecdotes and hilarious jokes. Buckle up, this is Borat Hindustan, India, where time, space, and reality have all learned to chill with a cup of chai. No story about India's beginnings is complete without giving a nod to that mysterious ancestor, the Indus Valley Civilization. If you trace Indian civilization back far enough, you will hit baked bricks and a drainage system that could make today's cities green with envy. Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, the ancient siblings with sibling rivalry. Let's rewind to around 2500 BC. While the world was caught up in Mesopotamian dramas and Egyptian pyramid schemes, over by the Indus River and the long-lost Sarasvati, a sprawling civilization was quietly creating city layouts that would leave Google Maps scratching its head. The names Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were later given by British archaeologists who, likely over a cup of tea, marveled at the straight streets and wide avenues. Some say the bathrooms and drainage systems were so advanced that modern Indian cities are still trying to catch up. What we know about these mysterious folks mostly comes from their love of seals, animal figurines, and city planning. I can just imagine an ancient Mohenjo-Darian dad telling his kids, keep it tidy, sweep the floor, and for goodness sake, flush. No one wants to end up like those messy Mesopotamians. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro, a huge pool, maybe for religious rituals. Hints that our ancestors were practicing cleanliness long before reality TV turned tidying up into a competition. The Harappan script? It's one of the biggest mysteries of humanity, looking like the output of a barcode scanner gone haywire. Linguists, archaeologists, and even some amateur codebreakers have tried to crack it. Some think it hides deep secrets. Others suspect it's just a menu for the world's biggest buffet. Scholars are split. Some say it's an early Dravidian language, others swear it's Proto-Sanskrit. Is the fact that we can't read the Harappan script why Indians are so good at reading between the lines? Who knows? The dusk of the Indus. Fade out? Not knock out, so why did the Indus Valley civilization fade away? Was it climate change, river shifts, earthquakes, or just boredom? Experts are still debating, but every Indian grandma will tell you it's because the kids stopped listening to their elders and took too many tea breaks. By around 1700 BCE, as the cities faded, the people ever resilient seemed to have mixed with new arrivals, planting the seeds for the great blend that was to come. Enter the Vedic period, when bards became historians and accidentally invented reality TV. After the Indus Valley dimmed, India's next chapter didn't just start, it exploded in a burst of hymns, rituals, and the world's earliest open mic nights called Yajnas. From the northwest, or maybe somewhere else, depending on who you ask, came the Indo-Aryans, bringing horses, chariots, a love for fire, and a poetic flair that's still going strong. The Rigvedic rivers. Geography by the literary method. The Rigveda, the oldest of the Vedas, reads like a GPS for Vedakura wanderers. Turn left at the Sapta Sindhu, 7 rivers. Keep going past the Sarasvati, if you can find it, and don't get lost in the Dasis territory. These rivers, especially the Indus and Sarasvati, became woven into India's spiritual landscape. The disappearing Sarasvati has sparked more conspiracy theories than a WhatsApp group on a rainy day. The Vedic people, introducing the Aryan Dravidian reality show Wandering Poets, called Rishis, fought for airtime and maybe cattle, through song, giving us the 4 Vedas. Their hymns were memorized and chanted with such precision that mispronouncing OM could bring down a rainstorm, or worse, fail to bring one. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the grand drama of Aryan-Dravidian interactions was unfolding. A tale that is still debated: were the Aryans heroic bringers of Vedic civilization, or just overly enthusiastic party crashers? The only certainty is that their interactions created a dazzling mix of cultures, languages, deities, and the world's largest family tree. Ritual, riddle, and a dash of satirical humor. The Vedic poems show a sly, often self-deprecating humor. Rishis didn't hold back from poking fun at each other, or even the gods. Vedic creation hymns, like Rigveda 10 to 129, kick off philosophically, then throw in lines like, but who really knows? Even the gods may not. Ancient Indians might not have invented memes, but they definitely pioneered the art of trolling. Itihasa epics that launched 1,000 arguments, and several television serials. If the Vedas set the stage for philosophical debates, the Itihasas epics gave India its entertainment backbone. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata tales so grand that even their summaries come with footnotes. Ramayana, the Prince, the Pilgrimage, and the Perpetual Exile, written by the legendary sage Valmiki. The Ramayana tells the story of Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, Hanuman, and the ultimate family drama. Exile, abduction, cosmic monkey armies, and enough moral complexity to fill 7 oceans. Valmiki, rumored to be history's first poet-biographer, is said to have switched careers from occasional robber to full-time storyteller. His success inspired countless others to write verses, keeping alive a tradition where even today, Bollywood lyricists thrive. The story's characters have become pop culture icons, with Sita as the original multitasker, Rama as the world's first ideal man, complete with workplace stress, and Hanuman as proof that a love for bananas can lead to immortality. But at the heart of the Ramayana aren't just sword fights, romance, and supernatural gadgets. They're lessons about duty, dharma, resilience, and why inviting golden deer into your home is never a good idea. Mahabharata, the family feud to end all family feuds. What do you get when you mix sibling rivalry with statecraft? Add divine intervention, and throw in a complicated backstory. The Mahabharata, attributed to sage Vyasa, this massive poem is packed with enough plot twists to leave even the best soap opera writers in awe. A game of dice here. A kingdom lost a war for the ages, and moral dilemmas deeper than the Indian Ocean. Its most famous episode, the Bhagavad Gita, finds poor Arjuna paralyzed by existential dread on the eve of battle, only for Krishna to show up, not just as a charioteer, but as the original life coach, and all without charging for a single online seminar. What keeps these epics alive is their adaptability. They're seen as literal history, poetic allegory, and sometimes even as advanced quantum physics. Try reading your favorite soap in Sanskrit. Chances are, it's already in the moral of the epics. Chaos is cosmic. Through these epic tales, the Indian psyche absorbed a vital lesson. Life is a battlefield. Expect the unexpected. And at the end of the day, family drama is truly universal. Whether you root for Rama or Ravana, Kaurava or Pandava, one thing's for sure: everyone loves a good plot twist. The Puranic creation myths, the universe as an egg, and other delicious theories. Did someone ask for world building with a side of cosmic philosophy? The Puranas, encyclopedic collections of myths, cosmologies, genealogies, and festival planning tips have you covered. Brahmanda, India's take on the cosmic egg. Indians didn't just dream up the universe, they scrambled it. According to the Brahmanda Purana, creation kicked off with the Brahmanda, the cosmic egg. Long before Western physicists thought of the Big Bang, Hindu sages were out there cracking open cosmic eggs and watching universes spill out, yolk and all. It's safe to say the universe is the world's largest omelet, and we're all just tiny bits of masala in it. In India, nationalism as pluralism, everyone gets a slice. Modern philosophers, most famously Amartya Sen and B.R. Ambedkar, have argued that Indian identity is not about perfect uniformity, but about robust pluralism, a shared house, if you will, where every religion, language, caste, and weird uncle gets a room and a voice at the family meeting. Nationalism here isn't bland assimilation, but an embrace of every conflicting, vibrant facet, one that's open-ended and continuously evolving. The real question is not who is a true Indian, but how can we be sure everyone feels at home? Courtly humor and cleverness, wise fools, jesters, and the art of pulling one's leg. If India's history sometimes seems impossibly dense, remember, laughter has always been the nation's best historian. Tenali Rama, the clever poet who outsmarted the king and everyone else. In the south, the stories of Tenali Rama, a poet-jester, in Krishnadevaraya's court, have amused and instructed for centuries. With a quick wit and nimble tongue, Tenali turned the tables on pompous officials and greedy merchants, revealing the folly of pride and the importance of common sense. Whether tricking thieves or exposing bureaucratic bungling, his solutions could make a modern tax inspector weep in admiration. Birbal, Akbar's favorite sipper of wit. Up north, the Mughal Emperor Akbar's favorite advisor, Birbal, brought wit and laughter to courtrooms otherwise full of bickering ministers. Gopal Bhar, Bengal's bard of baffling brilliance. Not to be outdone, Bengal offers Gopal Bhar, who, with humble origins, became the king's favorite for his creativity and rib-tickling jibes at human folly. Whether it was exposing dishonest merchants or outwitting lazy ministers, Gopal Bhar's mischief celebrated the victory of the underdog and the wisdom hidden in humor. Humor as social commentary. From ancient theater to internet memes, India's indigenous humor traditions run deep. From Kerala's Chakyar Kuttu, which combines religious storytelling and sharp satire, to Kashmir's Band Pathar, and on to modern Hasia Kavi Sammalans in Delhi, where poets roast politicians and societal ills alike. It's little wonder that modern Indian memes, stand-up comedians, and WhatsApp forwards are merely the newest iteration of an ancient, unstoppable force. The urge to laugh while making sense of the madness? Indian cultural anecdotes? Laughter as survival strategy? Only in India can you find jokes about political blunders, mythological gaffes, and daily frustrations living in joyous proximity. The typical Indian joke is a mix of observation, self-deprecation, and wordplay, a coping mechanism in the face of chaos. Why aren't broken bones a problem in India? Everyone is already in a cast. What's the bravest act in India? Riding a wild tiger. The second bravest, getting off. How long do Indians use a toothbrush? Forever, until there are no bristles left, after which it's used to push pajama drawstrings. As the saying goes, in India, nothing unites like laughter, the ultimate glue in a land of infinite variety. Conclusion: India, a land without an ending but with unlimited refills. To ask about the origin of India is to invite 1,000 storytellers, each with a slightly different answer and at least 4 digressions. Is India the legacy of the Indus Valley's ingenious planners, the Vedic rishis' poetic dream, King Bharat's ambition, or Megasthene's bewildered notes? Is it the sum of 1,000 invasions, 1,000,000 poems, or that secret something you catch only by living in its chaos for a while? Perhaps the best answer is the one found in both the Puranas and folk tales. India is, always has been, and always will be in flux, in laughter, in argument. As the wise fools remind us, sometimes the richest treasures are in the punchlines and the side glances, not in the official record. So, next time someone asks you about the origins of India, grin broadly, offer them a steaming cup of chai, and reply, it started a very, very long time ago, and the story only gets better and wittier with every retelling. Jai Bharat, and please, pass the samosas. If you made it this far, you owe me a like, please. And if you are feeling the vibe, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.